In this video, we're going to be diving deep into the anime character's mindset. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to adopt the mindset of an anime main character. And the reason why I was thinking about this is because I was doing a little thought experiment and I was seeing, how could I basically go ahead and break this down into 3 simple steps of how to actually go ahead and start self-improving and be able to force your mind and your body to be able to create good and strong habits for yourself. So just like you, I've been on my journey of self-improvement. I've been, watching a bunch of videos, been, going ahead and watching like Hamza, David Goggins, Jordan Peterson, Andrew Tate, all these people, all these influential people that, they want you to do better for yourself. But then I was wondering, how do we actually go ahead and do that? So I kind of broke it down into 3 important principles. I think that the anime main character always has these 3 principles, and the first one is purpose. The second one would be surpassing your limits, and then the third one would be the never-ending student. So let's start with the first principle, purpose. And what do I mean by purpose? I mean purpose as in like having a life goal or setting up those things or setting up goals to achieve a bigger purpose in your life. It may be something as simple as like providing for your family. It may be something as simple as, reaching a certain goal on social media or something. Whatever drives you to go ahead and do the work throughout day after day to go ahead and make you get that goal that you want to achieve. It may be, becoming rich. It may be becoming influential. It may be becoming powerful. It may be becoming the best wrestler, the best boxer, maybe the best runner, something that you want to achieve in your personal life, to go ahead and do that. All main characters have this in them. Asta, he wants to become the Wizard King. Luffy, he wants to become the Pirate King. Naruto wanted to become the Hokage. All of these anime main characters had a purpose that drove them to never quit on their ambition, and that's what led them to do in the work day in and day out. And the second principle would be surpassing your limits. I think we all know this. We all see this trope in anime, and it's a good trope just to have in real life. You should always be able to challenge and surpass the limits that you have on yourself. And I also think that a good tip with this is to never really limit yourself using your vocabulary. So, not saying words like can't or should, things that will limit your ability to go do something. You should be thinking about like, maybe if I did this, I could do that, instead of I can't do that, so I'm not going to do that. That's something you can trick your brain into overcoming your past limits. Like, say if you had a past PR in the gym, you can say that, I think I'm pretty strong, so let's go ahead and pump it up 10 pounds. And I bet you'd probably be able to do that, but with your mind, you're like, I can't really do that. I don't think I can be able to do that. When you start to think like that, you won't be able to do it. So you always have to be conscious of your vocabulary and what your mind is thinking at the actual moment. And I think that this is very apparent in anime as well. Like, as we see, I think one of the two best anime for this is like My Hero Academia and Black Clover, because both of them they always surpass the limits in that anime, and they always believe that they can go ahead and surpass their limits. That's their whole model in My Hero Academia. It's to surpass your limits. So they're always conscious of their limits and they're always trying to surpass them. The third principle for actually going ahead and getting better at self-improvement is also always being a student. You should never get to a point in your life where you're never trying to learn something new or trying to go ahead. Yeah, you should never reach a point in your life where you're not trying to find anything new. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of things that you could go ahead and learn about omnipotent being that knows everything. So it's very humbling, and a very good example of this is Goku. I think Goku is probably one of the most well-recognized anime characters, and Goku is probably one of the universe's best martial artists, but he's always able to find new mentors. But some of his enemies, he takes techniques from them. He finds new mentors like Beerus. He was first started off with Roshi, and then now he's literally a student of a god of destruction. And I think that entertaining the skill of always learning and you're never really shutting your brain off to a new potential is always a great mindset to have when you're trying to get better on self-improvement. And yeah, that's really it. I think that the core principles of finding a purpose, staying or surpassing your limits, and always being a student are very good principles to have when you're on self-improvement. I would say these principles have really helped me in my life, to go ahead and keep on being consistent with or being productive in areas like working out, being more consistent in uploading videos to YouTube, being more consistent in trying to develop new skills. Like right now I'm trying to learn how to do copywriting, and obviously all of these are a byproduct of the main character mindset. So this is what the mindset that I want you guys to adapt. I want you to follow these 3 core principles, see if those can get you any results, and if not, leave in the comments below what you would change. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Go.